Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes. What I will be discussing tonight is the actual operation of an induction stove, okay, and how to operate an induction stove, and what is the requirement for using an induction stove. The first requirement for using an induction stove is that the cooking utensil or fat that we will be using, the bottom portion should be what they call this, the bottom portion, hold on. The bottom portion should be made of iron. So for in order for us to know that the bottom portion of the cooking pot that we will be using will be iron, of course we need a magnet, and we place this magnet at the bottom. If the magnet sticks, the bottom portion is actually made of iron, and this is suitable for using when you are cooking using an induction stove. Since my discussion last night on the concept, I have said that there is no fire while we are using an induction stove. So to show you that there is no fire, I will be placing a $20 bill here. Okay. I will place the cooking pot here, and this cooking pot actually got the water. Okay, it got the water. Because I would like to boil water using this, what you call this, induction stove. So it got the water. I will now close it. Okay, I will now close it. And for me to boil this water here, I must have to, what you call this, set this induction stove to the proper setting. So I will plug in the induction stove. Okay, I will switch on. Okay, then I will try to put the setting on the induction stove. I try to Google the temperature of what you call this, for boiling water. It's around 300 to 400 degree Fahrenheit. But I will just use maybe a little bit. This is 5. Then I will place this one here. So there is a multiplier of 10 here, and the number that appears here is 16. So 16 times 10, and the setting here is degree per centigrade. So this will be 160 degrees centigrade. Okay, and I will try to put the setting here. I will just place maybe 5 minutes. So right now, we are now boiling this water here. We are now boiling. And like what I said, I put a $20 bill underneath. There's a $20 bill. Right? To show you that when we are cooking using induction stove, there is no fire at the bottom. This is the surrounding is slightly warm. Okay. I put the timer to 7 minutes. So right now, we are now boiling the water inside the container. Right? We are now boiling. Like what I have discussed in the concept of the operation of an induction stove, when the induction coil is energized, it will create a variable magnetism or magnetic field around it. And this magnetic field, okay, produces an eddy current. Eddy current, and that eddy current try to interact with the bottom portion, the iron portion of the cooking pot. it will try to interact, okay? And since iron is actually offer a high resistance to AD current, if the resistance is high, okay, of course it will get hot. So it seems the bottom portion acts as the heating element when we are cooking food or boiling anything using the induction stove. So 1 minute has just passed, okay, but the temperature setting is 160 degrees centigrade, and as you can see, the water is now boiling, right? The water is now boiling. The water is now boiling. So the only one that heats up this water is actually the magnesium, which produces an AD current, and that AD current try to interact with the bottom portion of the cooking pot, which is made of iron. And since iron, what they call this, gives a high resistance when a current passes through it, of course, when a current passes through it and it offers a high resistance, it will heat up. So the bottom portion, which is made of iron, acts as the heating element when we are boiling water or cooking food on the induction stove. So right now, I just set this one to 7 minutes a while ago. So 2 minutes has just passed and the water is now boiling. Okay? Water is now boiling. As you could see it, the surrounding is slightly warm, not too hot. Slightly warm, you could feel it. And let's try to see, like what I said, there is no fire when we are cooking using induction stove. That's why I place at the bottom a $20 bill. Okay? For coffee, I think that's more than good enough already. Or we'll just wait 1 more minute maybe. The water is now bubbling, meaning it is boiling already. Okay, as you can see it, the surrounding is not hot and there is no fire while we are cooking. That's the difference between an electric stove and an induction stove. An induction stove, the one that cooks our food is the magnesium, and that magnesium actually produces an AD current, and that AD current interacts with the iron portion of the pot we are using. Okay, so when current passes through it, okay, it will heat up, and for anything that we will put inside, it will be cooked. If it's water, it will boil. If it's a food, it will be cooked. Okay, so right now the water is now boiling. That's past 4 minutes. I think we better shut off this one now, and let's try to see if the paper bill, $20 paper bill, actually got burned while we are cooking. Okay, I will shut off this one now. Okay, I shut it off. And let's try to see if the $20 bill is still intact. I will try to put back this one now. And I will try to bring out the $20 bill. To prove that there is no fire while we are cooking using an induction stove, this $20 bill is intact after 4 minutes of boiling the water. Okay, to show you that this is really hot, I got a glass here which contains coffee and a little creamer, so I will try to use the hot water for making my coffee. Okay, so I am now having a coffee here in which the water was boiled using an induction stove. Okay, and the $20 paper bill was intact. Okay, good evening from Los Angeles. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes.